Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So, double pin bar here, tweezer bottom, oscillators grouped to the downside with the crossover. Yeah, I would argue that whatever bearish view you have, I would be not looking at it anymore. So, this is a complete bullish little pattern that here. It hasn't happened off structure. Probably something to the left or something here on the weekly. Yep, there it is there. So you do have a little bit of structure to the left. We do have a grouping on the weekly at the moment, which is not conducive to looking for longs, but this is also looking like a bit of a range. Strong move up, sideways move. There it is there. There's your range, which lines up to the chaos to the left. So any break above the previous high of last week then starts opening up the floodgates a little bit to the upside. And also a trend line break. So remember that this downward trend for the year has broken as well. So for me at the moment, as we're going into the close of the year, you're probably looking, bulls are looking to get another green bar. They don't really want to close in here, so it does look like they're trying to build some structure. Have a look at the monthly crossover that's about to happen now as well. So this is really, really poised at the moment. Looking at the 8th hour, you can see grouping to the downside above the moving averages. We're sort of bouncing off structure with the tree at the bottom here. 3 attempts at that bottom as well. And if you look at this here, you're going to see we've got a bit of a close above this level. But the one that we need to pay attention to, I feel, is somewhere in there. And it's really messy if you look to the left. So the last 2 weeks we were bouncing off that, then we've dropped off it. So if we get back above that, that changes the view a little bit. We do have a crossover here, but remember we're in between the moving averages. So you've got like a conflicting view here. This is a range. Oscillators grouping to the upside, so it could be another leg down, very possible on that, but we're going to have to wait and see, and you'll have to just put a few levels in here. I think whatever happens between 14,335 and 14,385, if we do reject that, I'd expect another visit to 14,200. Break below 14,200, then we can start changing our tune. But at the moment, looking at the higher time frames above the 3 hour, it's not the case. Looking at the hour and the 3 hour, obviously lining up for a bearish view, but I'm really not convinced. I'm not convinced that I need to be looking for shorts. So I'm really cautious. I'm very, very cautious about what's going on here. I'm ideally watching this zone. If we see this zone sort of get taken out, then you're pretty much confident that you're going to be heading towards here before the end of the year, which is 14,620. If we just get down to the 15-minute, because that's going to give us the early warnings, have a look what happened yesterday. So we were below the 155 on the 15-minute, and then typical of trend reversals, we're above and below the moving averages, testing and up until where we are now. So I think what we really need to do here is be paying very close attention to any pullback on the 15-minute, and I would do something like that. And you could basically, there's so many levels in here to pay attention to because of the chaos. But what you're looking for is price to come back on the 15-minute. You're looking for an inside bar, engulfing bar, pin bar off a level. And you can see there's a great example there. There is a inside bar off a level, then there is almost an engulfing bar, bit of a piercing pattern actually, off a level as well. So your entry was above one of these two bars, stop just below, and that's kind of what you're looking for. So I'm looking for longs today, definitely looking for an opportunity to buy into this, and there is a good possibility of getting in on a breakout retest on the 15-minute or even the 5-minute. So you can see the 5-minute offered opportunity quite late in the session. It was here, but you can see there's another opportunity here. As long as we're above the moving averages on the lower time frames, I'm looking for longs. If we start changing our tune here and start dropping below, which is probably going to be 14,278, then the 1 hour and the 3 hour view will take over, and that would basically mean we're looking for shorts, possibly to break the trend completely, and that's the 8 hour trend here. So in other words, drop below this, you're probably looking to target the 155 down here, or this level here. That's quite a big fall. That's why I'm saying I don't think the bulls are going to allow that to happen today. They're not propping the market up, they are putting capital into the market, which is a very different scenario to trying to keep it afloat. I think it's a case of putting extra capital into stocks at the moment, and that is what you're seeing. Anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. I'm definitely not short and definitely not looking for shorts. I am very wary of shorts. I'm rather looking for structure, and pullbacks on structure will be bought. If we start dropping below the lows of yesterday, then I will change my tune and we will start looking for shorts. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.